back. Muhammad, right? Muhammad learned from the Aryan nation, and he also learned Coptic Christianity, right? From Bilal. Bilal was an Ethiopian slave who taught Muhammad Coptic Christianity. Coptic. That's an actual fact. And he also learned the rituals of Islam from the Aryan nation, or the pagans, whatever they want to call themselves. Because this whole thing right here was in Aryan time, right? This cipher we talking about, then it went into Jesus' time. Now we getting up out of Jesus' time, right? And we're going into the Aquarian time, truth and logic. So beliefs is over. That age of belief is over. It's all about knowing your history. So Muhammad, like I said, Muhammad was in Ethiopia, and those Europeans who studied that follow the Torah, the ones Musa taught, right, was already down in Ethiopia plundering and stuff anyway. So they were getting things ancestral, wise, willed off to them through the estates, right? Jews were no dummies. Well, these people were no dummies, right? So the goal there was the Jews were becoming, these set of people were becoming very powerful, right? Because they were getting money, right? And they were following this book. And I wouldn't even say they were following Jews, just basically learned out of all of them first, whatever you want to call them. These people were the first to learn like systematic ways of organizing things, put it that way. Right, so they were already, because let me tell you, when Hitler were murdering Jews, right, he was taking their money and sending it to Rome. And he was sending it to the Vatican. If I'm not mistaken, I think those set of people sued them, right? So give me a second. Sued them for their bid. The Pope. See, one thing about the Pope always made money off of the wars. That's a place where they take all of the looted stuff first. Right? Gotta do something here for 1 second. Let me see. Hold on. I'm almost there, pardon me. So, yeah, during the Holocaust and all of that, Rome was taking a lot of stuff that was being looted, was sent over there, right? So I think they had an argument between that, right? And then you had Hitler. See, people don't realize Hitler understood what was going on. Hitler knew who they were, right? But he knew also the history of where they came from, or who they claim they descend from. He knew they weren't the actual chosen people of that Bible in his time. The Bible Hitler had, he knew that those Europeans were not the description of those who would be here inflicted for 400 years, right? Let's get that clear, right? So Hitler got into this thing called eugenics, right? And that was from a professor here, or scientist here, by the name of, I think, Francis Galton. Right? The thing was to exterminate, same rules and regulations Yaqub Ben left them years and years ago, to exterminate any of them who had that form of lineage. Because they wanted that area to be pure, Aryan, Caucasian, whatever you want to call it, blood. That's what that was about, right? Hitler went to Ethiopia. Hitler was a scientist too. Let's not forget that. Hitler was a scientist too. He was a son of Yaakov too, in the flesh. So Hitler went to Ethiopia, right? That's where Hitler got that symbol from. Ethiopia, right? And remember, they were saying that they descend from the Ethiopian tribe of Judah. Right? And he knew that was a lie. So that's what happened there. And that's why we got to the point where we were talking about, I'm going to stop it.